all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome to more GTA Online Garage Tour. It's not, it is video editing, but it's not video editing. I am taking footage I captured with Rockstar Editor and going into Rockstar Editor and creating scenes that I'm going to later then record with OBS and then import those into Adobe Premiere and then edit them into a video. It is one heck of a long process. Garage tours take forever. However, I need to do a thing real quick, which is probably going to cause some jankiness. Probably going to be some drop frames. But I can't see my script to remind me which cars I need to do next. So I need to bring that up. So we need to sit tight for a quick ad break. We just had an ad break. Bot, you better not be running another ad. Okay, where? I'm trying to find my place in script here. There it is. Okay. I'm good. I can alt tab back into GTA, which is going to cause more frame drops for just a second. But we should be good now. Cool. Let's jump over into Rockstar Editor. Gonna create a new project, and we're gonna start adding clips. And this one is going to be for the Vainglorious, which I think just means the hammer in German. I could be wrong about that. I don't know. So we'll scroll through and find it. We're getting close. There it is. Oh, that's right. We did it at Muscle Beach because it's a German muscle car. That was the thinking on that. And once again, Donkey rolled up in a fantastic looking car. Dude's just like trying to clips my cars, I think. Fine. Do that. I like having other people in the background. Is this the one where it started making really funky noise, though? Man, how many clips of this car did I record? I'm gonna have a choice of clips here, aren't I? There we go. And then when I get to this car, I have to do the next car. I have to do something special. All right, cool. First things first, we save, and I need to title these so that I can remember. I think it's 1G for Schlockhammer. It doesn't matter. It's only for me. And then we jump all the way to the very first one and head in and get started. Because why would I start at the end? So cameras, free camera, shake, for, let's do like a 35 on this one. Depth of field, bump that up to about 66% just to make it a little bit different from what you normally see in game. Just so it catches your eye a bit. And then what I forgot the other day, and I had to go back and add to every one of those things I edited. I did this the other day, were the effects, because I like to bring the brightness up just a bit and then add a vignette. And oops, that's way more saturation than I wanted. And then the brightness helps offset the vignette a little bit. I know it seems contradictory, but the vignette's still there. It's just very subtle. You can see it when you compare clips that has it to clips that does not have it. So cool. Let's get started. We'll let Jack park there. Is he gonna park? No, he's gonna drive away. What are you doing there, pal? Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, but it's fine. We'll start with footage after he drives off. I just don't want to have too much of the noise of an engine of a car driving around. So Vainglorious, yeah, that's gonna be the side with the light. This is a very, very dark car. It is paint code 0000000. So it is as black as you can get a car in GTA Online. I call it ultra black because, well, it's not truly ultra black. If it were, we wouldn't be able to see it. Yeah, I just realized I wish those wheels were glossy, match the rest of the car. I think I might have too much blur with this particular shot. Do I want to do like a pan-in thing? That, like we're jumping off the roof up here of what, the ice cream shop? I think this is the ice cream shop. Oh no, we're just in an alley. This is the donut shop. Oh, it is the ice cream shop. Ooh, what if we like established our shot from way up here, like looking like we were standing up here? Hmm. That's an option. So, do we get a really bad fisheye view if we like just zoom in? Don't. That would be different than what I've done before. So let's reset it. That resets everything. I wanted to reset for the zoom. And then we will go back up there. I like this idea. I'm just gonna stand like so. I need something that would help me understand how tall a person would be up against this. I think this will be fine. All right, cool. So we'll go from here, and we're just gonna zoom in. So I need to go to out to oh dear. Okay, Ducky's back. Uh, yeah. Go back, Jack. Come on, timer. There we go. Fighting with the time code once again. And then on this shot, we're just gonna go here. We're gonna go back into cameras, and we're going to go to blend. Let's do smooth, and then here we are gonna edit the camera and just max zoom this. There we go. And then what does that look like? Kind of dig it. Though from up here, it looks kind of blue, doesn't it? It's fine. I still kind of dig it. So give ourselves some space. And then we'll go edit camera. And now, oh, now I can't reset anymore. Oof. And it's really hard to get this zoom to cooperate. To get it right back to where you want it. It's 0.9 is, oh, never mind, I just did it. 0.9 is the default. Okay. Let's get a rear shot. Oh, let's go up here. Let's do this. Let's go from this side here. Go out. Whoop. Okay. Let's not do that because the car just drove by. Let's do the rear shot that I was gonna do a second ago. And now if the car drives by, it doesn't matter. It'll just be in the background driving by. I don't know why he drove up and left. Excuse me. Yes, I am once again sleepy. That's why I'm streaming this, to keep myself awake. Hopefully we get some chat activity going, and that'll help me even more. So I want to drop down so you can see, like, I don't know, the exhaust. That might be a little too low. Let's go right there, and then bump back and hit blend and see if I like that. I kind of like having the SUV driving by. It's kind of cool. No, just the way the angle of the camera is, it looks like he drives through the hood of the car. It's just the weird camera angle. Awesome. I've got to get a lot of extra footage on the next car, like a lot. Game camera. Oh, hold on. I gotta go back into here real quick because I forgot to grab a thing. Go to effects, and I want to copy these so that I don't have to do them all manually every time. And if I do it before I start doing any editing at all, this whole clip has those effects, no matter what type of markers I add. That's why I do all this stuff before. I start making any edits, because then it's just all the exact same thing for the same clip. Nope. Go about 2 seconds in so we don't hear the shoosh noise. Just grab that noise, but that's what it sounds like to me. Did I do depth of field? I think I did. I did. So I wouldn't mind like a nice, I know what I want to do. I want to start down low here. Actually, no, I want to start up high. About that. Yes. And then go out 5 seconds. What is he doing back there? Doggy's just yeehawing over the freaking states. Oh my god, dude. And then we're going to come in kind of tight on the front here. I don't know if this shot's going to work. I think it's going to clip through the car. I really do. The car's not quite flat. Did I make it flat? Does that then make the surroundings look weird? Nah, it's fine. I guess that we're sitting on just a little bit of a uneven bit of pavement. So I think this is going to clip through the car. No, surprisingly. I really thought that was going to clip through the front left fender. I'm happy that it didn't. Let's get... I want to have some shots. I mean, it's a dark car, so it's really hard to see the features of it anyway. But if I go this side, we get the reflection of the sun kind of hiding some of the features. If I go this side, we just get the sun itself washing them out. If I go at an angle, they're pretty dark just because it's the dark side of the car. But if I do it down this side, yep, that'll work. Okay, cool. So we will start here, jump out 5 seconds. And if you weren't here the last time I did this, the reason I do 5 seconds is because if I do every clip at 5 seconds, I know how fast the camera's going to move. If I move only a little bit, the camera's going to go slower. If I move a whole lot, the camera's going to go faster. But if it's always 5 seconds, I know relative camera speeds. So it helps greatly. I want to try to zoom in a little bit here and bump up and then look down. Kind of like to get that roof line in there. There we go. Blend. There we go. We're not blinded by the sun doing that. That worked out well. Hit the wrong button. Give myself a little bit of space there. And then let's just get a rear. No, we did that already. I'm already losing creativity here. I'd really like to somehow, it's just so hazy. We have that yacht and everything in the background, but the building's in the way. And we're not close to the car, you can't even tell it's there. I could do like one of these shots, but I've already done one of those in the car that precedes this one. We have one that does that. So I don't want to do it again in this car. Huh, strange. As it turns out, this isn't quite the great location for visuals I thought it would be. So we will do this instead. Here, go out 5 seconds. And try to get it exactly at 5. There we go. I know you guys can't see the time at the top. I'm sorry about that. I'd like it to come on around back just a little bit, but I don't think that's going to work. Whereas every time I say I don't think it's going to work, it works out fine. Yeah, it works fine. Worked absolutely fine. So whatever. And just not like a lot of detail on this car. Like it's fantastic for what it is, but man, there just is not a lot to really focus on here. Get just a nice little fender shot here. What we'll do is start here. Jump out our 5 seconds. 3103. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. I am gonna have just enough space. All right, I need 309 007 2. Get to 3. There's 1. There's 10. There's 3. Hooray! But yeah, I'll have enough. It'll be enough. Okay, good. So then I want to go and edit this camera, and I just want to rotate it around ever so slightly and drop it just a bit to about there. There, get some nice sun rays coming through. Let's try a linear blend on this so if it's a little bit. Yes, perfect. I think that's the difference between linear and smooth, is that linear causes it to try to pivot, whereas smooth is more like if it's on a oh, I forget what they're called, not a gimbal, but I can't remember the name of it. When the camera's on like the little trolley that's on wheels, there's a name for that, and I can't remember what it is. I just want to see what happens in this clip. Because Donkey's exercising? I don't know. It'd be cool if our characters could actually use that weight equipment. It's a shame that we can't. Maybe that would be a decent shot from inside. Oops, I forgot to do. Also inside the like gym area. We'll take a look at it. Let me first get all my settings back to where they need to be. Camera, give myself about 2 seconds so we'll hear this noise. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. It's very quiet, but in the videos, it's pretty loud. Yeah, I think this is where we start running into the problems of the weight equipment making noise. Plus, I'm kind of in the way on this one. I don't really like being in the shots. So if I go like here, and then go out 5 seconds, so 7:53. Oh wow, got it like third try. And then come up about there and then in some. I wonder what that's gonna do. Yes, the weights are making noise. I might have to record this car. Well, they stopped. I know at one point they get really, really, really loud. I don't know if like Donkey bumped them and it was just a weird physics glitch, which the game has many, or what happened. But they really start making a clankety clank noise. The car really looks blue or purple in this light. It's very strange. When you're right up on it, it looks black the way it should. Speaking of black cars, oh man, I almost bought one a couple weeks ago. Like no joke. Like I almost did. And they had a from the Hyundai dealer. I was getting my car serviced, and they had a black and all black Santa Cruz. Like the car was black. They had the windows all blacked out, and it had the black wheels. Just looks stunning. Absolutely just stunning looking car. And they've got pretty good deals on them right now because nobody's buying cars. Like I probably could have got out with my payment being right at, or maybe even just a few dollars lower than what my current car payment is. I'm just not quite ready to buy a new car. For one thing, I'm waiting on two cars to come out. One is supposed to be out by the end of the year. It's a Kia, the K4 5-door version. I really, really like the looks of that car. Like a lot. A lot, a lot. And the other one I'm kind of waiting on just to see what its pricing is going to wind up being is the Little Rivian. I always forget what it's called. R3, I think. Um, I dig that little car. Though I know because of where I live, having an electric car would be such a pain in the butt. Like, just a pain. Oh, you know what? We should get a close up on this taillight because, yeah, we can see Donkey's car. We can see, yes, I like that. This is kind of more about the scene where we are. One, we get to see the taillight in a lot of detail. That's kind of cool. We get to see Donkey's car, the beach, the basketball hoops. Like you can see basketball hoops over here. Um, the swings here. You can see the beachfront down Vespucci Beach. That, yeah, I kind of dig that. Just as a nice static shot. So we're just gonna run that up about 5 seconds. I forgot to pay attention to what time it was at. To about there. Yeah, I dig that a lot. And then how much time do I have left here? Yeah, we need to go ahead and just go to another clip. Oh, is that me moving? That is me moving. My character looks really fat because of the way it's warped around the edge. Oh god. I'm not fat shaming anyone. My god, I'm a big boy myself. I don't know how would I fat shame anybody. Be hypocritical. Then again, I also don't like men with beards, and yet I have one. So maybe I'm just a hypocrite. Uh, X paste audio. So we need a few more rear shots, I think, of this car. I truly don't know what to do with it, just because I mean, like, it's not the little details that add up on this thing, though. It does have kind of the wide body kit and the stance. I guess we can emphasize that. It's more the just the overall car itself. What could we do out here? Is there anything cool we could do from way over here? Maybe if I wasn't standing right there, I could. Oh, ads already? What? Have I been live? I have been live half an hour already. So where do we want to go to get the wide body shot? That's not bad. I want to show off that it does have a wide body kit. I think from the front it's going to be our better bet. Because it's also a bit more stanced that way. Yeah, you see the stance that way too. So let's just get like about that. No, I want to be able to see the back just a little bit. So like very slowly. I don't want to move too much here. There we go. Actually, let's go back. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna do a reveal shot here. Now 5 seconds. Maybe there it is. When someone is DMing me, let's see what that's about. I have no idea who you are. Yeah, no thanks. I'm getting the most random friend requests on Discord this past week. It's just they all just kind of smack of spam bots. So yeah, I just want to come out and in a little bit. Out and in, out and over. To show the wide body kit towards the rear. Very, very subtle move.
Need to work on my pecs right after those. So how's 6:30?
If you see, just like, I need to work on my pecs after this. So how's 6:30? Who even said that? That guy? Oh, that's Jack. Ooh. You're no. Not on their phone. And that looks like a guy who would have said that. I love Rockstar Editor, the way you can just zoom around. Who the heck said that? You know what? What would that shot be like? Just people passing by on the beach. I'm going to find out. There's not very many people passing by, though, is the problem. That's not going to work. It's probably because it's too early in the morning to have, like, just a ton of people out there. So, whatever. Ooh. Yeah, I'm like already out of ideas for this car. Let's get a nice, because this is the stock wheel for this car. So let's get a nice up close shot of the wheel. At least I think this is the stock wheel for this car. Somebody will tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe. Okay, what I need to make sure of here is that I don't hear the chirp chirp of me opening the hood of the car. Nope. I don't know when it happens, but it's soon. It's there. Cool. So we can now come up and get our under hood shot. Which, frankly, isn't all that impressive looking. Just kind of there, isn't it? So we're not going to like do a zoom in or anything like that. We're just going to out. So I don't know that we need like this whole clip. I think this whole clip is going to be just, what the heck is Zaki doing back there? I think this whole clip is hood open. It is. He's just going nuts back there. Yeah, I don't need that. Which means I probably don't need most of this. Okay, the hood is closed. Yeah, I don't need that clip at all. I do need this clip though, because it's going to be the one where I'm standing close enough to the car that I can get an interior shot. Because a lot of times, if you're not close enough to the car, the gauges don't render it. Oh, ads running. At least it says they are. There they go. All right. So I did audio, I did effects, I did depth of field. Okay. This is where I really would love to capture people walking by inside the car. Yeah, okay, good. We have gauges. So let's just sit here and see what we see through the windshield. The weights are making the noise. Dang it. Sorry, I can use audio from other clips, I think. There's not really a whole lot happening there. People walking by everything. There's like the one guy. It's a little disappointing. I'll just use that whole clip and I'll find something worthwhile in it. Field. Yes, I do get tired of setting these every time. I wish I could copy all of the settings and paste them instead of just one set. Like I can copy the camera, I can copy the depth of field, but it overwrites all the other stuff. So, by the way, welcome back from Ad Hell. We are back in. So what else do we want to do with this car? I've got some footage of it being driven, so we may do something like that. But let's get a couple more side pan shots so that the sun's up a little bit more. And it won't be as glaring. I just realized I almost had Dr. Pepper. I can't have that. I can't not have caffeine while I'm streaming. Come on. There it is. So let's go for the full pan here. Yeah, like that. It's nice to have options. Plus, you got options. Never let anybody tell you you don't have options. Anybody knows what that's from? Probably the greatest television show that ever aired. So, what else do we want just some shots of? Maybe get the interior from outside, though it's so dark that because of the tinted windows, I don't know that you really see anything. What I always have to remember when I'm editing, especially for my GTA videos, because my GTA videos are upwards of 70% and higher viewed on mobile. And because it's a smaller screen that, the majority of my viewers are watching on, I have to be careful with dark scenes because they look even darker on the small screen. Which is why we don't do a little off-road at night. That is the reason. I just don't know what else there is to do with this car. I wish I could tell it to do like have it trace where I move the camera. So I would like to get some full 360 shots of a car. Not that fast, obviously, but I think it would be kind of cool. You know what? Here we can get a detail on air vent light. Right on it, right in the center, so I know it's in focus. Let's run that out about 5 seconds. Jack getting in and out of his car again. I think that might be enough shots. Let's go. That's got me 232 into 4 minutes of footage. And let me look at how long. It is one of the longer descriptions, so it's probably a little over a minute. And I've only really been getting about 4 seconds from each clip, even though they're 5 seconds long. So I'm doing something a little bit different with the editing on this video. Yeah, you can actually see the weight bench moving. So let's shorten this down and see if I can't remember if we got that resolved or not, like if it stopped making noise or not. It indeed stopped making noise. Cool. So what else can we do? I know we can get a profile of that DuckTales spoiler. I think. Let's see if there's a good, easy way to do that. Like, if I go for like that kind of side shot we were doing earlier and then pan it around, I think it'll kind of help you to see it a little bit better, which means I probably won't use that side shot from earlier. Two more, oh, too far. always multiple times in the wrong direction until I finally get it in exactly 5 seconds. Like if I come up, will that help you to see that it's there? This very dark car. I am understanding now what car journalists mean. They talk about dark cars being or black cars being very, very hard to record because you just don't see as much detail, and they are basically mirrors. So you have to be careful what you're looking at and the angle you're looking at and all that. But yeah, it's just making this one a challenge to even figure out what to try to record. Maybe just a good profile. Maybe one that starts up. Yeah, this could work. Let's get it centered about there. About 5 seconds. It's rather warm in here. Yep. And then bring it down like this, but also ends. The car fills the shot. Again, keeping my mobile viewers in mind. Nice tight shots like this help considerably, I think. Yeah, I dig that because we get like the reflection of the sun, but it wasn't there to begin with. I can dig that. That's good. So I think that probably will be enough. I just want to get some of the driving shots now. Is this where we go for a drive? It is. So I want to put my marker there, get my cameras going. For this, since it's going to be in motion, make it a slightly higher shake speed. This back up to 66 and paste my effects and put the audio at camera. Pressing all the wrong buttons again. I want to come like as far this way as I can get. Yeah, that's good. Up. I want it to make it kind of look like I'm just somebody standing here. I wish there was a person right here that I could put my camera inside their head to make sure that it's where I want it to be. But we are going to look at player, and do I want to move a player? Nah. Just don't look at player. And that'll be him getting in the car. I'm slowly driving off. And boom, out of. Right. If we turn, oh, you know what? We could actually just get some motion shots of this car. That might not be the worst thing in the world. Like if I mount, I get like there's a camera mounted here on the back bumper, or even inside. I haven't done one of those in a while. Okay, so the way I do this is I find the middle of the passenger seat and then raise up to where I'm about eye level with my character. Up over just a little bit. There, cool. And then what I can do is put this on move a player, but put it on rigid. If I put it on flexible, when I go around a corner, it will still be looking in the same direction. Rigid forces you to keep mostly the same. And we'll bump the shake speed up a little bit since we're now moving. Or let's go ground vibration, but bump it way down. Yeah, that's better. Kind of wish I was like on the throttle so you could hear the engine because this isn't really all that exciting, is it? Not really. So let's try what I was talking about earlier with a external shot. Like we'll GoPro ourselves to the side here. And we'll just be looking down. I'm gonna adjust my depth of field though. To target me, that should. I'm really close to the car. A minute. There we go. And then camera. Nope. Damn it. That pack. There you go. That kind of looks like it'd be a GoPro, like attached right there, sort of. And now we move with target and rigid. It needs more shake. Needs way more shake. That's better. Would be nice if we had some better engine noise, but oh well. Let's go out about that far with that, and then I want to edit the camera. Try to do a shot that I've done before, but is rather tricky. So I wanted to look at my character and move with my character, but I want it to be default. I want to come out to about here, because what I want to basically have it look like, I don't want rigid, I think, is that we're overtaking somebody. So if I come out to like here and then move the camera in to where it's past me, oh, it's gonna let me. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to fix that. Whoops. Cameras, edit. Let's just go right past like that. And actually, we're gonna go a bit farther. Back here with Jack. And then if I blend those two, I did not do what I wanted it to. And jump right to it. Yeah, it's not doing what I want it to. It's being real, like it just suddenly jumps right there. All right. Then what we'll do is go ahead and move it in here. Bring it up and like about there and see what that does. Yeah, that's more of what I was wanting. I like that he gets really freaking close. This guy saying hi over and over again. But now it passes really soon. So let's move it out a little bit and over. Ooh, a little more. Try this. Yeah, I think that's better. And it'll cut like right there is where I'll actually cut it. But I want to keep this point in so that we get that same movement. Yeah. That works. Cool. Am I doing the green SUV tonight? Do I have a green SUV? No, I won't be doing a green SUV tonight, but do I own a green SUV in GTA? I don't know. I think we need that one. Let's go watch. Oh, no, that's Donkey's. That is Donkey's SUV. Nah, it's the black car we are featuring. It really does look blue from up there. Doggy enjoys being in the recordings. I think he gets a little disappointed when he has to miss one. Or want to do really short notice and he doesn't get a chance to join. We're actually going to be taking a very close look at one of his cars in just a minute. Also, hello, Raisins. I think this will be enough footage. I don't know why I got rid of the timeline. I don't need to. It's 3.5 minutes. And I have lots of different clips. Yeah, just unless I'm right up on it, it looks faded. It looks like either a really dark purple or a kind of a weird faded navy blue. It's very strange. I do like that shot a lot. That's one heck of a detailed tail light. And it's got to be a GTA 6 car with that much detail.
Need to work on my pecs right after those. So how's 6:30?
Definitely gonna have to do more beach locations. I like the idea of having the ocean nearby. I like hearing the seagulls. Is cool. That noise. Yeah, I'm gonna have to grab the audio from a different clip to put under this clip. Yeah, this car is what I call ultra black. It is the RGB value is black 0000000. But in just I guess it's just because of the sunrise, it looks blue. I don't know. Could also be because I've bumped the saturation quite a bit. Well, not quite a bit, but I have bumped the saturation up just a little bit, just to make the colors pop a little bit better. It could also be the reflection of the blue off of all that stuff nearby. Could be causing it. I mean, ray tracing's not perfect. Two different driving shots. Jack just jumps over the edge. Like, see, I'd really love it if the ocean were much clearer in view. Granted, it was really hazy during that shot, so probably not much you can do about it. And that is that car done. Hooray! Now we exit and we create a new project. And we go to, oh, it's on the next car that we have a big long one. This next one's actually kind of short. And this is one that is going to be really far back because we recorded this as on one of our community days. And I really like the whole setup for it. I gotta find it. I mean, it's back a ways. For this theory. Okay, good. So it's... Okay, well, I didn't record a whole lot of clips there. I don't think I got enough footage. Oh, they're really long. Okay. This is going to be like 4 minutes of footage. Yeah, okay, it's fine. Alright, so only 4 clips. Neat. We will save. Whoop. I wanted to keep that. Dang it, I did it again. Save. Glendale custom. So this is the scene that we set up. People who play GTA will recognize this location. A drug cartel boss owns this ranch that we're at. And of course, the car that's featured is based on the old Mercedes 500 SL, I think it's called, um, which was in its limousine form very popular with dictators and drug cartel bosses and things like that in its day. Um, so that's why we have it set out here. That's why we have people dressed up in militia. That's why I'm dressed up in that stupid hat. Um, just to kind of set the scene of this is cartel car. That's all this is. This is where using races come in handy because this is actually a race that we're in. You can't really tell it. Why did it not carry over my filter scotch? I don't know why. It's just a subtle little difference in I don't know why I didn't bring over my races. Or my races, my settings. It's usually copies them from project to project. As long as I don't exit editor. It's really strange, but we'll copy it now. And then come out here and add camera, and then I just kind of want to look around and see what's where. So yeah, we've got people, you know, in masks, holding guns, and so that's Sven. Wow, I don't recognize him. I think it's Sven. I think that's Donkey. This is Hobo. And like everybody brought their own benefactors. I thought it was funny that everybody brought a benefactor of some sort. I think there's even one like over here. Yeah, there's like one just over there that I placed. And then this car with the machine gun I placed. Everybody, all these others are like that one's Sven's. Easy enough to identify. Oh wait. Okay, that's Raven in Sven's car. So that one's Sven's. That one's Donkey's. Uh, I'm gonna say, given the wheels, that that's Raven's, and that this is Hobo's. I'm just guessing. Sven and Donkeys are easy because, well, their names are on it, and that's just a car that I placed. And way out there, we had to make a roadblock because for some reason the NPCs were turning up this driveway and trying to drive through to go around to on the road. So they kept driving through the scene. But because this isn't a normal road that NPCs are routed to drive on, they weren't navigating it very well. They were running into the walls, making all kinds of noise. So we just grabbed a bunch of NPC traffic and made a roadblock so that they can't drive up there. Hopefully, we don't hear them banging around too much. Uh, I just thought it was hilarious that was happening. All right, let me look at my script here. So that I know what we're going for. We're talking about that it's luxurious and wafting, and that people who murder like this car and pop musicians. Um, yeah, I don't really need a whole lot of shots in this car, so let's wait and see if people like get into better positions or any other positions than this, and where they currently are. Plus, Raven's back there moving Sven's car around for reasons. I don't know why. It's just now he's moving his car 2 inches. Yeah, it looks like everybody's pretty much where they want to be. So, oh, that's kind of a pretty shot. But I think we want to start like. I wish he wasn't sitting right against the front. I did tell one of them to stand in front, and one behind. I just wish it wasn't quite that much in front. I'd like to be able to get a camera in without it looking, like that. Um, I love you, Sven. I think that's Sven. It might be Donkey, but I don't want to see that up close. So oh wow, got it right there. Oh, not anchor. I don't even know what anchor does. An anchor. Not currently shown for this marker on the timeline. Anchor point will show for this marker on the timeline. Oh, okay. That's for the part of Rockstar Editor I don't use. There's like a whole other part to this that's like pretty freaking cool. Part of it I can't really demonstrate because it has copyrighted music. But this thing's dirty. It's bath. So then if I blend that. Yeah, I think that's a good establishing shot. I may do one more from across the yard here. Just like come from over here and come up on it. Or maybe I'll just like, yeah, like here. And we'll just kind of take in the whole scene. I like that idea. That could be my departing shot. Yeah, it's the departing shot. Yeah, so we're going to come in tight. And up here. Then we're going to go out 5 seconds. Come back. Is this a copy of a Rolls? No, it a Mercedes. I want to say it was the SEL 500. They called it the Grocer. I don't know why. Not like grocer, like with a C. Um, with S's, 2 S's. Um, so the original one was 1930 to 44. This one's more based on the one from 64 to 81. Mercedes-Benz 600. So if you look that up, you'll see what it's based on. It was primarily sold as a long wheelbase. And like I said, it was favored among dictators and just brutal drug cartel bosses. John Lennon had one, so also pop musicians. Basically, people out of touch with reality. It means large in German. That makes sense because it was a honking beast of a car. Also had it was really a bizarre car. Power windows and power seats and power trunk openers and closers and all that weren't all that common or reliable at the time. So, Mercedes, in their history of over engineering everything, and obviously you can't tell it from this car because it looks like it has roll down windows, but oh, ads are in progress. I will hold that thought. We'll just get some other shots while we're waiting. I will wait for this to end. Goodness. Ads done for you already? What? It says they have a minute more to go. I'm gonna wait the minute just before I get back to telling the rest of my story. Well, it's not a story. It's the how over engineered they did some things in this car because they're German. What are they gonna do? That's what they know. Wish the car wasn't so dirty. Did one vaping safety ad as I take a hit of my vape. Did I do the side shot? I don't think I did the. It's just filthy dirty. I didn't drive it that far. I just drove it up the driveway. I don't think it's so dirty. Yeah, so it was very extra in this car. So as I was saying, like, this had power windows, power seats, power trunk release and closer. And I want to say that on some of them it had powered doors for the rear on the limos. I could be wrong on that bit, but electric motors at the time, in at least automotive ones, weren't all that reliable. So instead, German's gonna German, and they made this high pressure hydraulic system that powered everything in the car. So it has just a massive amount of hydraulic tubing running through the doors, through the trunk. I want to say that it even like worked with part of the suspension and all of that, but there like it had so much pressure that like because it wasn't electric and couldn't have like something to detect resistance if the window hit something, the window just kept going up and like people like lost fingers to the windows on that car. But it's crazy. Like if you just ever want to see just a crazy over-engineered solution, uh just look up the history of the Mercedes Grosser. It is just absolutely nuts. Just the lengths they went to get this stuff going. Oh, hello. Good job, Stream Elements. Excellent. It wouldn't have caught that otherwise if they wouldn't have been trying to get around the bot, but instead of timing you out, we're just going to completely ban you while we're at it and report you. I forget how to do all that. Report. Wow, terrorism is the top thing. That's scary. Spam. By viewers spam scam. Submit report. Block this user and then ban them entirely. Bye. Second hand arbitration XP. That sounds like a compromised account. It sounds like that probably was somebody's account at one point. All right, blend mode, smooth. So, what do we have so far? 1, 2. That's the end shot. Maybe. 3. 4 shots here. Okay. Cool. Then we're gonna get a view from like one of the just over the shoulder. The gun will be blurred, but we'll see like the armored vehicle off in the distance. This is just gonna be a static shot. Oh, Hobo, don't turn and face the camera. Turn around. Hobo, turn around. Thank you. Like you heard me, even though we recorded this like 2 weeks ago. There we go. I'm good with that. You reported them too? Good. Excellent. Copy the effects. I did. Oh, I'm thinking about it. I could show off the other stuff Rockstar Editor can do. So, like, you can add in ambient tracks. So, like, if I want heavy wind and rain to be somewhere in the video, I can put it there and boom. Now, all throughout that clip, there's heavy wind and rain sound effects. It just in it. There's radio tracks, but like I said, I can't play these because you can see they're all copyrighted. There is also some really good, just like GTA music, by Tangerine Dream. I think these are all by Tangerine Dream. Just some of the like mission music and ambient music that plays for different missions and scenes. in the game. You can add that to your video, and then you can add text. So you can call it bottom text, and then move it all around, make it bigger, make it smaller. Do that, and colors and fonts, including some of the GTA fonts, which is kind of nice. People think this is how I do the overlay for the name of the car. It is not. I do that manually myself in editing. I guess you probably could put it. Oh, no, it doesn't go. It just does that. And opacity, how long you want it to be there for, and all that stuff. So this is actually a pretty powerful tool. I've made entire back before I had Adobe and all that. I made entire videos in just Rockstar Editor. They're not that good, but it was possible. I kind of want a shot of that fountain. Just because, you know, it's a fountain and fountains are cool. But I don't know how to. Show on buttons again. I don't know how to really work that in with the car. Like, I do something like that, but that gets an awful lot of Sven booty in the picture, or donkey booty. It's donkey. Yeah, it's donkey. But yeah, they're quick. They're super quick. So what if we just go up to the fountain? Okay, that's a very solid fountain. And look at it with the fountain view. Oh, I kind of like that because it gets the sun in there. Yeah, that's not bad. It's kind of a good shot. Oh yeah, I like that. That's a good shot. I'll take it. Little lens flare, just a little tiny bit. That has now decided to peace out on us. He was there. I don't know why it disappeared. Yeah, I like that. It's a very pretty shot. We're looking at that. That's definitely Sven. I see the hair now. It's a lot of Sven butt, but whatever. That is very solid. This isn't a bad little ranch though. Like, he's got horse stables and outback and a little training ring and more stables with pigs in them. Yep. 6-car garage, maybe 9. Those might be one enough for 3 cars. Yeah, you know, just a nice little ranch. Kind of close to the highway, but you know, GTA spaces are exaggerated. Can I get a shot of that car from inside the military car? Oh, I can't. I was hoping to like sit here behind the steering wheel and then look out at it, but that gigantic mirror is in the way. Oh, that's sad. However, I can foreshadow. I think. Can I make it look like we're on this gun? Yeah, I can foreshadow a little bit from here. Because this car that is here is at the very end of the video. There we go. This will just be another static one. I don't need a whole lot of shots for this car, because, like, it's just not a very long description. Somewhere I've got it bouncing up and down on its hydraulics. I don't know where. Probably the very last clip, because the hydraulics tend to be do damage. So we don't have a whole lot of really good front shots of this car. So let's see if we can remedy that With Donkey sitting super duper close. I kind of like the static shots on this. Just kind of calming things down. I know what music I'm gonna play on this one. So it's supposed to be for like a South American drug cartel. I've got from City Planner Plays. He's got something that starts out with some trumpets that have a Latin flavor to them. I'm gonna start with that. I'm approaching my music on this one just a little bit different. Just a decision I made just today. In that I'm editing all the cuts for the most part to the beat of the music. It's just so close to Jack. Or, yeah, that's a donkey. Whoops. Got to blend. I don't know if this is going to clip through him or not. Nope. We just see his gun in his arm. So that's fine. That'll be fine. Kind of want, like, just like, benefactor. Maybe we can do that on the back. I don't have an interior shot yet. For this being a custom, like most of the customs, the lowriders get really, really intricate interiors. This may have one available, and I just didn't put it in. I don't remember. It's been way too long since I upgraded this car. I love that it's a manual, though, that it's a 5-speed. Would that be a dogleg reverse? So let's jump out roughly 5. Whoa, okay, why did the whole car move? Odd. So we'll jump out 5 from here. So it'll be like 35. Something's happening. I moved. I don't know. Where did I go? I'm up there now. It doesn't really matter that I'm up there now. But readjust being back out in the light. It's a weird thing that the editor does. Like, yeah, it looks better. Yeah. When you go inside something dark, when you come back out, everything's way overexposed. Do I walk down? Is this where I walk down to the car? Can't remember. Apparently not. Apparently I just stand there shaking my hands like I can't feel them. Let's get a nice shot of wheels. They're not stock, but so dirty though. Why is this car so dirty? Like seriously, I didn't. The longer you drive a car in GTA, the more dirty it becomes. But I literally just drove it from like the start line for this race is like right there by that bush. So I literally just drove it up this driveway to there, turned around, and then backed it into position. So I don't really get what's up with that. You know what? I kind of like where I am right here. Let's do one of these. Start from up here. About 5. There we go. And edit the camera again. Get down. Bring it in. Too much. Honking big bumpers are throwing me. Blend. So we're currently a minute 43 into where is there's where I do the bouncy up and down with the really, really, really underpowered hydraulics. I may upgrade them and reshoot just that little bit of the scene. Why does the car keep moving? Does it think somebody's bumping into it? Yeah, this is where I get in it. It just doesn't do much because I have the weakest hydraulics on it. Right. Let's jump into online real quick. And just double check that that is the problem. I think that's what the problem is. First, you have to go to story mode. Just taking a surprisingly long time. Now I can go online, and we're just going to go invite for the moment. Let me out. Thank you. Get that car.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Point the camera up facing your character. Your car spawns closer to you, usually.
I'll bring it to you.
They used to spawn right next to you if you did that. Alright, we need to go to Benny, is the guy who does lowriders. And just see if this thing has the crap hydraulics or not. I think it does, because I wasn't really worried about it being a lowrider per se. I just upgraded it into the custom version from the stock version, because the custom version's faster. By a lot, if I remember right. Benny's is over one more block. Why are you freaking out over there? I wasn't anywhere near your lane, pal. Man.
Be quick. What you need?
Hi, Benny. What's up, buddy? Yeah, like I didn't do like any of this extra stuff. It looks like. Wow, that's. Granted, there's not a lot that really changes. Like. There's a lot of different hoods, but I wanted it to look as stock as possible. I have the crappy hydraulics in it. I really don't want to spend $275,000 on hydraulics for a video. I just got over 100 million again. You know, I could do some weird funky patterns. Change the color. Bobblehead. Dials. I want stock. I think it only changes the colors anyways. I want stock wheel. I don't want one of those things. It could have had extra speakers upgraded, but I didn't do it. And light colors is just lights on it. And then the same thing with like the liveries. I just didn't see the point in them. Oh, that one's not. That one wouldn't be bad if it were with a different color combination. Same with that one. Don't like that one. Yeah, don't want that. Yeah, I just don't know. Do I wanna spend the money making this thing bounce up and down? Hold on. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I think the beam machine.
He's mad because I didn't actually buy anything from him. Very good looking car. All right, well, that was a waste of time. I'll just stick with what little hydraulic action we have.
Hey, listen, baby, that was great. I gotta run now, okay?
Alright, bye, babe.
What I really should have done before I started recording was go in and see how long each of the scripts were. That way I know how many clips I need. Okay, my controller just refuses to stop vibrating. I think that's what I'm going to do real quick is jump into Adobe. I know you can't see anything. Give me a minute. We will turn on display capture. Jump into Adobe. And you can see my typo in the name of the project. I accidentally called it Bean Factor instead of Benefactor. And I have no idea if you'll be able to hear this or not. So
Move on from the sports class into
says you
sedans,
can hear it.
Beginning,
I just want
they didn't just make it pretty and go.
to actually mute that because I don't want you guys. I don't want to spoil. I don't want to spoil the voiceover. Just a Vorschlag camera. Almost at the end of it. Yep. We've already done that car, but I'll go ahead and mark it. So that one, I ramble on for minute 4. I thought it looked a little long. This one, as long, probably there. Oh, no, it's only halfway. Here? Yep. Right there. Yeah, I'm halfway done with the video. All of this that you see the green line above, all of that's done. So I'm halfway done. Oh, ads start in 5 minutes. Get rid of all of this though, because it doesn't let me hear the audio when I'm scrubbing. Why? I don't know. Hey, Zerdum, welcome back. How you doing? I am doing another boring editing stream because it helps me stay focused to stream it. That's the reason I'm doing it. Not exciting at all, but you know. Okay, so that means for that clip, I only need 53 seconds of footage. Well, 54. Are you able to see that? Yeah, you can see that when it pops up. It didn't look like it was captured there for a minute. Now, this one's pretty long, but I actually talk about 2 different things in this one. Wait. Hold on. Oh, I haven't put in the extra bit yet. Okay. So I need to... Where is the end of this clip? It is here. Right there. I need to go into my script, which I know you guys can't see because it's on a different monitor and I've got it perfectly positioned, so I'm not going to move it. But I need to document how long each of these are. So that's that one. This next one is here. This one. Yep, 5638. But there's a second component to that voiceover that I haven't put in yet. But I can find out how long it is. Should be in here somewhere. I guess not. I thought I had imported it, but apparently not. Let's do this. This will make it a lot quicker. There it is. So if I import that, then it should tell me. So I need 3619 for his. Yep, cool. And then it looks like that car ends here. Yep. That's the end of that one. So I'm just going through my voiceover, chopping it up a little bit to find out how long I talk about each car. That way I've got a little bit of a better idea how many clips I need to capture. And hopefully that'll make it go a little bit easier. Whoa, okay. Hello, Notepad. What did you just do? Notepad Plus. This next one I talk a little bit longer about, so it looks like that's probably here-ish. I try to make it like a minute for each car. Yep, this is the end of it right here. Cool. Awesome. And then this is already cut up properly, right? Yeah, so this is 117. Gosh, why did I talk that long about one freaking car? Same on this one. It's just as long. Hello? I can see a number, please. 114. So in my previous garage tour videos, the music, which is down here on this track 4, was just kind of there in the background, just doing its own thing, just being music. And I didn't really edit to it all that much. I have changed that. And I have actually put my cuts on mostly beats the music. It's loud. At least for me, it's loud. It's also not any of the audio adjusted, so the music's way too loud. But the scenes now all change based upon the music instead of what I'm talking about, which just kind of works out better. Cool. Now that I have the info I need, we can jump back into Rockstar Editor and do the remaining 4.5 cars. Because now I have a better idea of what it is I need to get for each one. First, we wait forever for the game to launch. So while we're waiting, let me ask you guys, as consumers, we've basically been told, for a lot of our electronics that the prices are either going up now or will once current domestic stock is depleted and new stock has to be imported. I have been wanting to upgrade to a 4K monitor for a while now. And I've been watching the prices of OLEDs very slowly come down. 4K OLEDs. Oh, my monitor's doing its weird thing, speaking of. There, fixed it. I have a weird G-Sync problem. Oh, ad break in progress. I will finish my consumer question in a minute. In the meantime, I'm going to throw a Be Right Back screen during the ad break and run to the restroom. I'll be back in a moment. Yeah, the ads are annoyingly loud no matter your volume settings. Advertising in general has just gotten out of hand. It's just to the point that like I actively avoid companies that I see ads for. I'm just like, if you're gonna make an annoying ad, I'm not gonna buy your product. But anyway, so I was asking before the ad break kicked in. Consumers, I want a 4K monitor. Some of their prices have started going up, but not all of them. I really want to get an OLED 4K monitor. Because why not? Inky blacks. And so far, their prices, a couple of those have gone up as well. But for the most part, the ones I've really got my eye on have held steady. Granted, it's still not cheap. The prices haven't come down any, but they have held steady. So I'm like, do I go ahead and buy it and avoid potential price increases, or do I wait and see what happens, but then potentially wind up paying, another extra, who knows what? If it's 10% more, that's gonna be an extra $100 because it's close to $1,000 monitor. It's like $899. Um, so it's just like, do I wait? Do I not wait? I just don't. I don't know what to do. I generally do not know what to do on this one. All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clips here. And they can also stop making it, right? Around August for most things. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 clips here, all 5 seconds each. I've already got enough footage for this car. I am so glad I went through and did that. So I just need to get this little bit of it going bouncy bouncy. So I've seen some things already start going up. Such weak hydraulics. Oh my god. Okay, anyways. But I don't know if that's just like some companies just being opportunistic or if they've literally already been hit, with tariffs. I just don't know. But I like, and I want a 4K monitor twofold. One, I just want to enjoy my games in 4K. And what I stream online would be nice to watch that in 4K. But two, wrong one. If I have a 4K monitor, I can record in 4K. I have a beefy enough computer to handle it, to easily still get 4K at probably 100 to 120 frames per second, no problem. And it would be nice to be able to record in 4K and then be able to have 4K videos available. Right now I do 1440, and if you upload 4K, even your 1080p stuff winds up looking better. Like if somebody's only watching it 1080p, it's just a weird aspect of YouTube. So it would just be kind of cool to have it. So it's a low rider. It's bouncing up and down, so we need to kind of emphasize that. But and I don't want to see me in there, but I don't really have a choice. Because the other side, it's against, or the sun's coming at us, so it's really dark. So what if we just bounce right here? What does this look like? Oh my god, those hydraulics are terrible. They can barely get the car up in the air. That's it. Oh, bless. There you go. Just lower it down and do a hop. Oh, that was cute. Okay, so that means I don't need this clip at all, I think. I don't think we did any edits in here at all. No, don't this clip at all. Awesome. So that's that car done. We can now move on to one of the first of 4 cars that are going to seem like they're all the same car, but they're not. So, yep, I want to close that project. I want to create a new project, and we are looking for a light blue car. There's the red one. There's this armored one. There it is. That's the one I'm looking for. And then I want to add in that clip again, but later. Oops. Yeah, I recorded a lot on this one. Oh, these are only 30-second clips. Like I said, it's really weird with Rockstar and other. It's like some of the places you go, it is like the clips will be 2 minutes long. Other places where on the map, the clips are like 15 to 30 seconds. I don't understand what. Sometimes it seems like it's if you're really close to a building, but I'm not super close to a building here on any of these, and these are all 30-second clips. And how much footage? Okay, I think it ends right here. Yeah, okay, good. Did I turn game audio back on? I'm gonna drop some frames here real quick. I did turn game audio back on. Okay. I just couldn't see it because my script for the videos in the way. All right, cool. So for this car, I need 56 seconds of footage. However, I need to ask a question real quick. Spraying Donkey, are you watching right now? Are you out there? I don't think so. But yeah, I just don't know what to do about the whole 4K monitor thing. I really want one. Like, I know I don't need one. I just really want one. Like, all 3 of my monitors have been fine. My main one here in the middle has a weird thing, but all I have to do is turn it off, turn it right back on again, and it's done. It'll take like 2 or 3 columns of pixels from the middle and cut it, and then either shift the image left or to the right and put those pixels over here, or it'll shift it all to the left and put those pixels over here on the side. And it's a weird thing that just happens sometimes with it. And it's like a documented thing. They've updated the firmware I don't know how many times saying they fixed it, and they never fixed it. But I turn it off, turn it right back on, and it's fine. And then it doesn't do it for like another 2 months. So it's like it's never been a problem. It's not like there's dead pixels or anything like that. It's not a huge deal. And then my other 2 monitors, they're just bulletproof. They've been fine. Never a problem out of either one of them. The only issue I ever run into is if I'm using my computer when the power goes out, and the one at the left, because it's in portrait. I don't know why Windows freaks out, but it'll put it in landscape. Yet the monitor's still physically in portrait, so it's really hard to like go over there and get things off that window because I have to think up and down instead of side to side with the mouse, and it's just bizarre. But other than that, I never have any problems with them. So it's not like I said, it's not like I need a monitor. I just want a 4K monitor. But isn't that kind of how consumerism works? It's very rarely that you need something. It's usually that you want it. And I don't splurge on things very often. Like, I've had all these monitors 5, 6 years. I don't know. He did such a good job on this car. That's why I wanted to know if he was here. We're gonna actually feature it a little bit in the video. All right, so what do I start talking about? Does this have the V12 badging on it anywhere? It does not. Okay. I think just a nice shot here from up and then come down to it. That way we get a little bit of view of the marina. Yeah, I like that idea. So we got 5 seconds. I don't think we got a little jogger over there. That's cute. And there we go. From here, bump down, and just get a decent 3/4 shot here. It's an old car. You can tell I've had a car for a long time in GTA if the license plate says Beat 72 Mo. I started using my BTYB license plates in GTA probably 7 years ago. So you know I've owned a car for a while in GTA if it still says B72O. Yeah, that's a nice shot. I like that I can hear the water. I like that a lot. Okay, so 56 seconds on this car. So that's about 12, 13 clips just to be safe. So there's one. Yay. Can I get in here with his car being right there? I don't know. We're going to find out. Interesting color on this one. Very not Mercedes. Been a factor in game, but they're based on Mercedes. Very, very not a Mercedes color, but I just wanted to do something a little bit different. I guess, I don't know. Like I said, I've owned this car for coming up on a decade. So I don't remember what my motivation was in picking its color. I bumped the wrong button, so I gotta go all the way back out again. But get me right on the number I need. It's gonna be, the shorter clips are so much harder to get the number just right. So we are gonna clip through his car, I bet. The heck? Oh, somebody's clucking bell rubber. There's so much trash all over the ground in this game. I bet anything this is gonna clip through his car. No, it's just gonna get very close to mine. That works. Colin asked Phil about the kill. Did he get a kill? I thought he got the same 5K monitor he had at home. I thought he got another one of those. I don't know. I didn't really pay that much attention. I could DM him and ask him. He has a lot more disposable income than I do. A lot more. So that's the actual clip. That's my padding. Cool. That's 2 shots. Let's stick to front shots for now until I move my character to the back. I'm gonna do just a couple little subtle movement shots here. I do DM with Phil every once in a while. Just random YouTube stuff. One day when we were having particularly bad weather in my state, he DM'd me to ask if I was okay. That's just the kind of guy he is. Remembers where people are from and then DMs you to ask you if you're okay. And of course, you know, I've done very, very limited character voiceover stuff for a couple of his videos as the news anchor. So I get excited every time he talks about elections. I'm like, ooh, I get to do another one. And then he never does the election. It's like, come on, man, don't toy with me like that. That jogger's making some progress, isn't she? I've always loved that GTA just has life in the game. I'm going to do a side shot. I won't use these in order. So, I know we've just had other conversations as well. I reached out to him about an idea I had about something we could work together on that may one day happen. I don't know. If it doesn't, it's fine. I want to end like there. I think. Oh, it did not clip to the carpet. But through it all, I can say he's a solid dude. Just a stand-up guy, which is rare among anybody who has found any amount of traction on YouTube. And to get like this overinflated sense of self-worth. Like I've collaborated with a few people, and some that don't even have like significantly larger channels. Like when I had like 10,000 subscribers, this guy had like that I worked with had like 16,000, and yet just a few of the things he said, he was like, "Oh, I'm doing this collaboration as pity towards the smaller channel." He didn't say that word for word, but it was very clear that was his intention. I'm like, dude, in YouTube's eyes, we're exactly the same. Like surveys I get from YouTube when they ask how big is your channel, 0 to 25,000 is all one bracket to them. So I'm the same size as somebody who has 2 subscribers, and he was the same size as somebody who had 2 subscribers. It's like, you are not all that, buddy. You're just not. And he was a pain to work with. It's just why I've never worked with that guy again, despite the fact he's asked if I wanted to. I'm just like, no, I'm good. I don't currently have any projects that I think I need that type of work with. So never again. I will never, ever again. Which is just unfortunate. 'Cause, I mean, we're just on YouTube. Like anybody can be on YouTube. Literally anybody. And I know everybody says that, you got to know the algorithm and all that. And I think there is a big element of luck to finding success on YouTube. Don't really like that my character's right there, but whatever. It'll be okay. So let's get a good front benefactor shot, because they just make really, really good impressions. Just that big benefactor logo. If I can get it centered. One tiny little precise movements. There we go. Does that look crooked? Left side look higher than the right side. I think it's the bar down at the bottom with the controls that throw me. Yeah, that's what's happening. It's fine. But anyways, I was saying, I've run into a lot of people like that are just, they think that they are just the shit, because they've gotten some success on YouTube. It's like celebrity mindset or something. But I've never ever gotten that impression with dealing with City Planner Plays. He's just always been super chill. even when he was like trying to be like, hey, I think I have some advice that, you know, could help, is like some little unsolicited advice. And then he walked me through improving my thumbnails. And it worked. Like it was a huge, huge benefit to my channel. It like doubled my views. You can see on the timeline of my view history, like when I started using what he suggested, you just see it boop right up, and they've stayed there ever since. It wasn't a huge, huge jump, but it was double, which, you know, for a small channel, double's double. But even in that encounter, it was never a from a perspective of like, listen to me, I'm the big YouTuber, I know what I'm talking about, or anything like that. It was more just him speaking to his experiences and things like that. It was just really cool. Oh, I haven't gone out 5 seconds yet. Ads are going to start in just under 5 minutes, so non-subscribers, get ready to be bombarded by more of Twitch's annoying ads. I'm very sorry. There's nothing I can do about them. I wish there was. I can't, like, the only way I can turn them off is to leave the affiliate program. And even then, they'll still play some, which I think is really crappy. I'm like, oh, so you'll let me leave the affiliate program and get no revenue whatsoever. But you'll then still show ads and just keep all the money. It's not like I make any money from ads anyhow. Like, it's always a few cents a month. And that's even back when I was streaming like 25 hours a week, which I miss, sort of. Oh, that's way too up close. That won't work. Let's back it out a little bit then. Like that, and then back this out. Get down, and like that, and that should be better. Yes. Yep. And again, we're dealing with a car that doesn't have a whole lot of like really interesting visuals. It's the car as a whole that looks, you know, decent. But there's only so many shots you can do of just end car. How far into the water can I get? Not far enough to get a reflection. Dang it. Ooh. I didn't know this is where we were. I didn't know this is the tunnel. I know this tunnel was here, but I didn't know that's where we were. Okay, I knew it existed. I didn't know that it was here. I guess that's a better way to say it. Oh, I did the thing where I went into the darkness in Rockstar Editor, and now it won't readjust back. Come on. Did I do it? Yeah, I fixed it. It just overexposes everything for some reason. I don't really understand why. I guess we can get our interior shot. What was I thinking with this car? Like a medium brown interior with a light blue exterior? Ugh. Wow, you could tell how old this car is and how long it's been in the game, but just how low res everything is in here. That'll just be the final shot on this clip. Oh, there we go. I was saying, let me out, please. All right, so we're gonna pause on that car for a minute, and I'm gonna get 6 or 7 shots of Donkey's car. Yeah. Did I not copy my effects again? Am I just being dumb tonight? That's probably the case, if I'm being honest. Sure, I'm gonna be honest. There we go. Copied. Now jump over here. There we go. Now I can paste those in. Cool. Oh, we did that. Haven't done this. And then audio at camera. Now I need to try to find some good shots of his car, which I don't think is going to be as difficult. I want to start off with like a good 3/4 shot here. Yeah, that's good. We'll go just roughly to there. These don't have to be exact. Not gonna be a whole lot of motion on his. Couple of them we will. Like maybe, I wish I wasn't still standing there. Maybe we'll come in from like here. Yeah, we'll go like here and come in. So 1109, 1609. I don't know why I had trouble adding 5 to 11. But my brain is mush because I've been working on this video literally all day. I woke up, started working on editing the bits I had done. I ate lunch, finished editing the bits I had done, and now here we are. Or dinner. I guess I ate dinner. I guess I skipped lunch. I don't know if that's going to work, but we're about to find out. It doesn't quite do what I wanted it to do. Really wish I had a way to tell it to focus on objects. Not the only thing I can tell it to look at are people. I can't. I would really love the ability to have it look at an object. So what if I bring that out just a little bit more? Is that gonna look stupid? It's the final shot. Oh, ads. Go there, and then we will go maybe in like this. Maybe bringing it up will help. There we go. That works. I like that. Just gonna do. Ooh. You know what? Yeah, let's do one of these. Let's find about where my head would be. About there and look out the window at it. Oh, but it's tinted window. It's okay. It's all right. It'll be fine. I kind of like the idea of doing from one car inside the other. I don't know why. I just think it's kind of cool. Oh yeah, I talk about his wheels at one point, so I want to get a good close shot on the wheel. Also on spoiler and what he's done back. There we go. So that's 1, 2, 3. This will be 4th shot in his car. Need like 2 more. Ish. Yay, the ads are over. At least it says the ads are over. Whether they really are or not, I don't know. One of these days I'll get my office cleaned up so I can actually turn on my face cam again. That's why it's not on. There's just stuff everywhere. I've got so many other little side things going on right now that normally I'm not the type to just let stuff pile up on my desk, like at all. It kind of bugs me a lot. But I just have nowhere else to put a lot of this stuff while I'm working on some things. So it sits on my desk and annoys me. But also means I'm like, I don't want people seeing my room looking like this. I think I'm a slob. Wow, why does that look so weird? Ah, you know what's happening. His wheels are moving. Watch. I bet you anything his wheels are moving. Yep. This is just a Rockstar editor thing. Like, sometimes it doesn't remember where to properly put things. And that's what's happened here. His wheel has, the outside of it has, like, moved. And you can see it moving ever so slightly. It's minuscule, but you can even see it, like, the car itself coming down and the wheel shifting some. It's just a weird thing with Rockstar Editor that sometimes it just doesn't get all the coordinates right. And there's nothing you can do to fix it. And yeah, these are sticking out too far. Like the brake calipers are like, that one's okay. That one there is okay, but like the front one is, oh no, it's there. Never mind. I just didn't see it a minute ago. It's just a bizarre thing that happens with Rockstar Editor. And you just live with it. When I was making the trailer for this series, I had a Jeep, like a park ranger Jeep. Had it just sitting out on a dirt trail. And while I had the camera pointed here in Rockstar Editor and was letting it play, the left fender began floating off very slowly up into the sky, while the right front fender slowly sunk down off the car into the ground. It's like, what? It was really funny. So you just kind of deal with it. That's why his wheels look a little funky, because Rockstar Editor doesn't know where his wheels are. Because reasons. This one I just want to come up and like, yeah. Maybe there. The uninitiated, you don't really know what he's done to this car, but I know what it looks like stock, and I know the restraint he has shown in modifying his car, and I just kind of dig the way he's designed it. So there's going to be a little section where it's like editor Brandon interrupting, and let's look at Donkey's car for a minute. I'm sure he'll get a big kick out of it too. He's a good guy. We don't need interior shots of this one because we've actually already covered this model of car in this video. I just wanted to real quick look at his. So maybe just one more from the rear and that should be enough. Like back here, I don't think I've done like this exact shot, have I? Maybe we get like with both cars in the shot. Yeah, there we go. Let's do something with both cars in the shot. I wish I could get both cars and the water. Oh, I can't. Let's do that. That's kind of a nice shot. Yeah, I like that. And that is 6 clips, if I'm not mistaken. But talk about his car for 36 seconds. If they're 5 seconds each, I need actually 7 or 8 clips. Oof. I know what we're going to do. Just a couple other close-up shots of just some details. I really think it needs to be on this other side because this is in the light. There we go. We'll do just a clip there. Oh, speaking of Donkey, there he goes walking around. And then maybe we'll get a good close-up of his exhaust. Or I know, we'll do this classic shot where it's really close. That car is not sitting flat. Definitely not. Oh well, I'm not gonna bother with the pitch on the camera because it's pain to put it back. So 2747. Whoa, his car just moved. There's nobody near it yet. It's acting like somebody moved it. Blend should be enough for his car, and then we go back to my car again for a little bit. Which hopefully I've moved to the other side, or at least open the hood, or something that I can do some different shots with. Hey, okay, we walked up close to it. I guess that's so I could do a better interior shot, but I've already done an interior shot. Oh, there we go, hood. Beautiful. Let's just shorten this clip entirely. Perfect. And then go in. Redo all of the skin. Ooh, hood open. Yeah, I do. When we're not in races, I do under the hood shots. I can't do them in a race because I can't get to the interaction menu that lets me open doors and hoods and things like that. Um, it's just not. It's just not in a race. It's just not there. So it's kind of sucks on the cars that uh, are being featured that I record in a race to control what is there and what time of day it is and the weather and stuff like that. Can't really get a good shot. And then, because this car's so old, it doesn't really look all that good under the hood, but whatever. Like, newer cars in GTA have way more detailed engine bays. Just very, like, some of them have individual wires going to the spark plugs. You see the belts and pulleys move. The engine itself will shake a little bit, which I don't believe this one does. Yeah, look, car's running, engine dead. Just sitting there. That's all I need from this clip, so we're just going to shorten that up. And did the hood stay open for this whole next clip? If so, we're just going to have to get rid of this clip entirely. It's looking like a yes. Oh, and Donkey opened his. Okay, yeah, we can just get rid of this clip. Yep, and then getting really close to it. I don't think that's going to change. I think I was close enough to it that the interior shot was fine, but we'll look in there real quick and see if there's any more detail that has sprung to life. No. It's all exactly where it was. So let me get back out of here and just see what all is in this clip. Because with me sitting right there, it's going to make it difficult to get any type of footage. Unless I want a reflection of me in my car. Yeah, okay, good. We get rid of that clip. And then we can now finally start getting some really good shots from the back. Because I won't be standing out in the front of it to be seen. I hope. Field. 66 effects paste. Very subtle on the effects, but it's definitely comparing it to my first 3 videos in this series. It looks better. Looks way better. All right, so now I can get the shot I really wanted, which was like here. That's showing off all that stuff over there in the reflection of the car. It's gonna be a static shot, so we'll just jump out to about there. Yay, neat. And then I want to do from above. Hold on, go back down. Get it level. You always have to go up. As soon as you start angling, it starts going forward when you tell it to go up. There we go. Now I can go in. Get a nice tight shot there and go about 5 seconds. Come on. Come on. There it is. And then I want to go back down. I wish this thing had like its name on it or something. It's called the Shafter. The Benefactor Shafter. A Shafter V12. We're going to be looking at technically 4 different Shafters to finish this off tonight. Only 3 of them are called Shafter, but 1 is very clearly the same car. Beautiful. And then I want to go like here. Probably about right there. Whoops. To 2163. I don't know why saying it out loud helps me remember the number. Sure, there's some explanation for that somewhere. And then blend mode. Lovely stuff. Cool. And let's do just like, I would like a nice, well, you know what? We did a shot of his car from inside mine. Let's see if I can make this work. His car is parked at the wrong angle or not. We can make that work. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to make it look like we're sitting here just staring out the window. And then come on, give me, there we go. And then we're gonna like turn, look at it. And I think for this, I want just a little bit more shake in the camera. I mean, like the driver of the car turns and looks, it's like, ooh, what's that? I know, I'm a dork. My mom says that's why people love me. But I think she's like legally obligated. Like there's a contractual mom thing that she has to say that. I don't know. I don't have kids. I'm sure the Illuminati requires parents to do certain things. I'm being sarcastic, by the way. For those who might not know me that well, I don't. But I don't have kids. I don't. Kids. I think I'd be a bad dad. Mainly because mine wasn't all that great. Never really had a, I don't know, good example. Okay. So 710. Oh, look at that. Got basically the first try. Like there. Not a whole lot of movement in this shot. Not enough. I've lost count of how many shots we have on this one, but I think we're almost done with this car. Thankfully, the next one is pretty short. I need like 9 or 10 shots for it. And then the last one is pretty long, but we're also going to do a little bit more cinematic with it. We're going to do some slow-mo stuff and things like that. That'll make it a lot of fun. All right, so let's do. It does after 10, 11 cars. It's just like, what do I do that's new? Really like the marina shot here, but there's something interesting back here that we can get inside of that. Oh, I got the camera stuck. Something there we can get inside of, like get in that building maybe. I don't think this building actually has an interior to get in. I think we're just gonna, yeah, we just stop at the balcony. It's unfortunate. If I go over here, the shrubs are gonna be blocking it. So like if we were to like we're coming to the restaurant, you can't see anything anyway. I don't know why there's a ladder there. Why is there anything even up here? I think you do something there in story mode. I don't know. There's very little in GTA that exists just because. I just want something with the cars. Water. I wish I would have parked closer to the edge. So the water was just more prominent. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the car just slightly off to the side. We got 1409, and we're going to play with our depth of field on these two. Doesn't always work out right, but fine. Yeah. So here we're gonna do manual. And we're gonna bring our focus way down so that we're focused on the car at the end of the shot. I accidentally hit up on the controller. So very slow. There, that's got the front pretty much in focus. And then if I bump down to about 50, that's good. Cool. And then at the beginning of the shot, we will put our depth of field to where the car is blurred. And we're going to try to bring those apartments over there into focus. Which is going to take a minute because they're pretty far away. Hold on. I think if I click and hold with the mouse, this goes faster. Yeah? Yes. Much faster. But so fast I can't tell if we ever got the apartments. So 26 meters, that's like, it's almost 100 feet, isn't it? It's like 90 something feet. 86, 88 feet. No, 76 feet. Something like that. But we're going to go with 25 meters because that looks about right. And then if we come in here and do a blend mode that's linear, that blur, yeah, it's very subtle. But it's there. Yeah, that'll work. And then we linger on the car shot now that it's in focus. Whoa, where am I going? Oh, cool. We're getting in the car to drive away. Awesome. Good. That means we're almost done with this car. So I need to change my depth of field back. In fact, I think I will just target player, which is me. I'm the player. I will never say that again. I'm sorry. So let's go like way over here. Like this. And then we're going to look at when does Jack get in his car? Ah, good. Then that has me driving off scene. Ah, it starts to catch up. Nice. I dig that. So yeah, we're focused on me, but as far as like the actual blur and stuff like that, but the camera's following Jack. I dig that. That's kind of cool. Hopefully I've got something here I can do something similar with. If he stays close enough, it'll work. Cameras, we'll come back to that. So I want to always target me because I'm in the driver's seat, so they'll have the car in there as well. Audio at camera, and then this is where we're gonna try something a little different. Something I've not done before. See, there he is. So, how did you damage your car? It's probably just Rockstar Other being Rockstar Other. So, if we go in here, inside of, let's just get at eye level. Oh, hello, Jack. Inside Jack's face here. I think it needs to go a little higher. I know it's not where your head would really be, but there we go. So then from here, if we move with him, but look at me and put this on a rigid mount. Oh, but it's not going to work on a rigid mount. All right, let's just see what this looks like. See how this works out. I had to bust through the barrier because it wouldn't go on its own. Ah, I got a view too soon. Am I ever going to get back in view? Yes. No. Dang it. And now Franklin's calling, and there's a robbery happening. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. How long was that? That's not bad. That is, it's about 4 seconds. I can work with that. I can just tack that on at the end. And then maybe like some of these other shots, we can just like clip them together. Yeah, I think that'll work. I kind of like it, the view from the other car. It's kind of cool. Yeah, just wherever I can get footage of it. It cracks me up that there's a payphone hit and a store robbery happening in the vicinity that we're in. What are the odds of having just those random sound effects from those events? Oh, do we keep driving more? Oh, good. Maybe we can get where if he's here, if he's close. He's pretty damn close. He's within range. I really want to get some footage like this. I dig it. Whoop, come here. There we go. We're going to change the shake from, we're going to do ground vibration. So we're in a car. So we're going to move with Jack. Look at me. Depth of field. Player. 66. That's just kind of a number that I have found I like the way it looks. Now, oh, he immediately gets behind again. Aw. Does he catch back up? I don't think he's going to catch back up. I'm driving pretty slow. Wonder if he got in a car accident. We can turn around and look, but I don't think he's going to catch back up enough. This whole clip. He may have just stopped and, like, gone and done a thing. Who knows? All right, so where is he? Where does he go? Oh, but what if I... Oh, yeah, if I move with me, it's going to do weird things. Okay. Like that, like clip through a truck. And just be off your side and clip through a pole in another SUV. Yeah, this doesn't really work. See, it looks like he was close enough there, though, that should work. He's right there. Yeah, that's totally close enough. Why did it not reposition? Okay. You can target player, move a target 1. Is he not target 1? He is not. What is he? These are all people in the tunnel below us. Huh. Okay. Let's, can I get out of here so I can see? Whoa, okay, there we go. I want to see who he is. He's 3. Okay. Move with 3. Look at player. There we go. Finally got it. Now, edit camera. Why does it keep going up there or down here? This is annoying. Okay, let's get rid of all of this. And then where the heck even are we? There we are. Okay. So now if I, oh wow, his car is just not being treated well by Rockstar Editor at all. It's just forgetting where his bumper is supposed to attach, what his paint colors are. Oh, poor Jack's car. Look at that. Even his rear bumper looks like it's about to fall off. Okay. Now, hopefully I can get this to stay put. He was 3? Okay, 3. Cool. Awesome. So now it's back in his car again. It's an awful lot of effort for 5 seconds video. This is the type of stuff I get obsessed over. So now how long does he stay behind me? There we go. Yeah, this is what I want. Whoa, we had his head up here in the frame a little bit there. I knew he had to be close enough behind me because I could hear his car. Yeah, okay, we're done. We're done with this one. We have plenty of footage. So now we move on to another car that looks a lot like this one, except I can just click the wrong button. Save. Exit. And create a new project to go to the armored version of this car. Like the same car we were just an armored one. Because their Rockstar had this thing where they did like 9 variations of every car for a while. Why? Who knows? I did not want to edit that. There we go. We're at the Playboy Mansion for this one. Like, it's just where it is. It's just there's no I forget what it's called in game. It's the Playboy Mansion. The grottos there, everything. Oh, ad break. Brightness up one because the vignette then overrides that brightness for the most part. That's not what I wanted to do. 44 more seconds of ad break. I need to upload these to my second YouTube channel. That's where all my VODs go. Because when I uploaded them to my main one, it killed my main channel. Putting them on their own channel drastically improved things. All right. So what do we have for a scene here? We could start with just a shot like this. This works. Ads to end. There we go. It says the ads are over. Hopefully they weren't too bad. There's one streamer that he doesn't do mid rolls like I do. He just does pre rolls for everybody who. So when you join, you're there for like 10 seconds, and then you get hit with like every time I go to his channel 3 minutes of ads, and I just can't do it. I just like I want to watch your stream, but I cannot sit here and watch 3 minutes of ads. And I used to just mute them, but it seems like Twitch has caught on to that and makes you watch even more if you just mute it. I could be like totally just paranoid on that, but it really seems like it just keeps going until you unmute it. Oh, that was a dumb. I want to delete that because I meant to start here and then go 5 seconds out. Get sleepy. This black somehow looks different. It's because of where we are in the weather. It's the exact same black as another car. Yeah, it's just because of where we are in the surroundings. I really think that blue tint was coming off the blue railing at the gym at the beach. I think the light was the ray tracing was just working a bit overtime. I mean, they did tack ray tracing on top of a 13-year-old game. ray tracing was not a thing when GTA came out. So the fact that they were able to add it is just kind of nuts. It's just they had to go through and like because they use global illumination, um, and not global illumination, but what's it called? Basically, it's just fake light. They say this is a light source. This is where it can shine to, and that's it. Um, and so you wind up with weird shadows and just stuff like that. And they had to take all of that out. Why can I not think of what that's called? It's not rasterization. It's whatever. Um, but they had to take all of that out and then go in
This city is crazy.
and indicate where actual light sources were for ray tracing and then let ray tracing take all that over. But like this is the perfect example of how ray tracing improved this game. This used to always be, no matter the time of day, just a gray, dark. Like as soon as you came in here, you just couldn't hardly see. You could barely make out that that door was there. It was all colorless, and then you'd come out here and be blinded by the light. But now you can actually you can see if you look closely, you can see the light, even though it's a cloudy day, bouncing off of there up to the ceiling and filling it in. I never knew until they added ray tracing in this game that this ceiling had detail in there. And I've been to this place a billion times. Same for this entryway. It was just a dark, dark area. And like where the two walls come together was even darker. Now let's go see if we can. These are both pretty dark skinned gentlemen. It's gonna be hard to tell. But on this guy, you can kind of see like the colors of his shirt reflecting back up on his face. So that we got a little bit of back here, you've got a little bit of white reflecting up, you got a little bit of green reflecting up, and you got a little bit of the darker color reflecting up. Um, and it just, I don't know, it works out. It's just, I wish I still had Legacy installed so I could give a good example, like compare and contrast between scenes. Which is another reason I want to go 4K, because I see it even prettier. All right, what am I going out to? 958, so 1458. Give Donkey a little love in this scene, too. I'm not going to mention him directly in the script, but we'll let his car be included. Mainly because I like the color. Come on. 58, 60, 54. I want 58, 60, 53, 59, 6. Oh my god. Okay, so when this happens, I just go way past it. There we go. Annoying. All right, end up over here by my car. There is something weird happening though. Like, if I'm not looking right at that hood, the carbon detail gets lost. I don't know if that's depth of field kicking in or just something weird happening. Yeah, I kind of like that, the transition from one car to the other. That's cool. So I'm over there, so we need to stick to front shots for now. So we could do a back shot. I just can't. I don't want to pan. Well, actually, I can pan that way because I'm not really blocking anything. Or I'm not. Yeah, I'm not in the shot. Is more what I meant to say. So 21.99, 98. First try. Nope. so frustrating. Why can't I just type a number in like I can every other editor in? It just keeps landing one to either side, like 1/100th of a second. From where I wanted, I just keep going back and forth between 97 and 01. I can do mouse and keyboard, but it's no more. It's not. It's still very inaccurate. There's no way. It says scrub fine, but it's not a fine. Like what the lightest of taps jumps it a good 5/100ths of a second backwards or forward. But no, you can do it mouse and keyboard, but it doesn't work any better. And I find it's just easier to position the camera with a controller because I'm used to playing this game with a controller. I don't know why anybody would play GTA on mouse and keyboard. I really don't. Especially if you have to fly a helicopter or a plane.
Colors are great.
Oh, that's right. These two dudes just say the same thing over and over and over again. Whoa, hello. Like, no joke. The one guy just keeps saying the pounders are great. And the other guy goes, not the most engaging dialogue between those two. Jack's gonna go over there and smoke like he's one of them. 26. I like that he's in the background though. It cracks me up. 26. Got it. Sometimes I land right on it, and other times it's just like a pain. So I'm gonna do this shot from here. Yeah, it looks good. I like the blue reflection coming off his car. Let's get here. I have to change and get this leveled out as best I can. So let's go off the license plate. Try to line that up to the little box in the middle. I think that's about as close as I'm gonna get. It's pretty far off still, isn't it? Yeah. But if I come back some, we're not gonna notice. It's fine. No, it's not fine. It is still very clearly tilted to one side. Go back down. I can live with that. I can live with that. Okay. 3547. The editor that was in GTA 4 was a lot easier to work with, like to get precise placement of stuff, which is weird that it went kind of backwards. But the editor for GTA 4 also only existed on PC. It was never on the console version. Whereas this editor is on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 and up. Though I think they got rid of it on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 a few years ago again. I don't know. It still looks crooked. But yeah, the editor in GTA 4 was ironically just far more powerful and far more control over what you could and couldn't do. How many clips was that? Also, how long was this? 45 seconds. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's like 5 more shots and we're good. So where do I go? Into the hood or under the hood? We don't need any more from this side. Whoa. Where did I just run off to? Okay. So we can get rid of this clip entirely. Oh, but I made it so small that I'm not going to be able to delete it. There you go. Now I can click it. So is this me standing close to the car for interior? It's for... Do I really want to do another under engine shot? It looks just as bad as the other one did. Hey, excuse me. I copy my effects again. And it's quicker just to go back in and copy them than it is to reset them. There we go. And shake. Oh wait, I need to wait till the hood's actually open. There we go. So let's delete that. Add it back. That way all these effects are already there. And go peek under the hood here. Let's go from the side. Actually, let's go from this side so we can see some of Donkey's car. There's just not much to look at under the hood on these. This was the first, this car came with the very first, quote unquote, new gen DLC for the game. So Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 did not get the update that this car was included in. It was just PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. And they at the time it was called the new gen update, I think. It's hard to believe. But even then they were still dealing with, those two consoles still comparatively fairly limited. Not exactly workhorses. Somewhat the code changed, not a lot. They did add new elements to how online works and things that they could, so that they had a different underlying structure to be able to add missions and jobs and things like that that weren't possible in the older versions. I'm still amazed that they ever got GTA Online to work on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Because those things each have 512 gigs of RAM total. So that's for the CPU and GPU. That's it. And the fact that they made this game run on that, granted, it wasn't the same game back then, but the heists and things, it's just like, how did they make that work? And even the developers themselves have talked about it. They're like, yeah, a lot of it was just pretty much black magic. We're not even really sure how some of it managed to actually work. Good interior shots. Oh no, look, it looks blue all of a sudden because the sky's blue. Car that looked black just a minute ago now looks blue. So maybe it's the sky. It's doing it. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. By the way, hello, new friends who just showed up a minute ago. Feel free to lurk, but also, please, if you feel an extroverted today, say hi. Tornado warning. Brandon talks. Take 2. Tornado warning for your area is passed. We had tornado watch. Yesterday. We've had a lot of tornado warnings here in central, slightly west of central Arkansas the past several weeks and months. It's been pretty scary. So I'm glad it's passed for your area. It's always, I mean, after a while, you get kind of used to them. But at the same time, you still realize, you know, there is the potential. And especially with the way it's been going and the amount of destruction we've seen this spring. It's 10 miles north of you. We had one last year that so I'm like, I don't know, less than a quarter mile from the shore of the lake. And from that shore, I would have been able to look across to an area that, while it's about a 3 or 4 minute drive, I would have been able to see the tornado going across and hitting the houses that got hit on the shore of the lake. It was a very small one, so thankfully it wasn't like huge damage. No loss of life, but were significantly damaged roofs and power lines and trees taken down, especially some big trees. But that's the closest one's been to me in a few years. When I was a little kid, my sister were home alone at a different time. But we knew that we were. That was annoying that I walked in front of the camera. We knew we were supposed to go into the basement when we heard the tornado sirens go off, and so we did. But it became very clear that the tornado was getting very, very close. And me being a stupid child, I think I was like 5 or 6. I climbed up on the shelving next to the ground level windows to look up out and see what I could see, just in time to see a house down the street just disintegrate, just like gone. To this day, I have nightmares about that. It was weird because I don't recall anyways, actually seeing the tornado. I just recall seeing the house just kind of turn into a pile of splinters and then fall down on top of itself. It was weird. It was bizarre. Oh, I thought Donkey's wheels on his car were turning all by themselves. You have recurring tornado dreams, but haven't seen more than a dust devil in person. For a few years after that event, as a kid, I had a recurring nightmare. It was pretty much the same nightmare over and over again, that there's a tornado that was after me and my family. Like it was chasing us, like we were in the car and it was after us. Um, and it would like be sneaky. So like sometimes in my dream it's like this big, huge, roaring tornado coming down from the sky. Other times it's like a little cartoon tornado, just like person height. And the one particular version of the nightmare that I can still remember to this day is that we were driving down the street and none of my family saw it, but I did. They didn't believe that it was there because it was dressed in a Santa Claus costume and beard. And so they didn't see it get in Santa Claus costume and beard, but I did. And so I knew it was tornado, but they didn't. And so my dad wouldn't drive faster to get away. Yeah, little kids, the stuff they come up with. I put a tornado in a Santa Claus costume in my little nightmare brain. That sometimes just the stuff from your dreams just sometimes really makes you wonder. It's like, how exactly did my brain come up with that? It's like, where did say, yeah, this is logical. Let's go with that. I like this, that it's the same car side by side, that I can kind of get some unique footage by including his. Oh, you know what? We could do this. This could be our intro shot right here. We could have his car. He was definitely not logical all the time. Yeah, I know. It's more our brains just trying to find any type of conflict resolution it can, whether it's logical or not. Okay, so we're gonna start here. 3249 is where I'm headed. This is gonna be the starting shot for this car. Like a peekaboo shot. And have my car. I want to see how much of a zoom I can get away with. Yeah, I can get away with a lot more than I did. It's that I just don't want to clip through his roof. Yeah, I think I can do a little bit more. I dig that. That's kind of cool. It's like, you think we're going to be looking at a purple car. Nope, we are not. And then they'll see through later shots that one's his, one's mine, the license plates. Yeah, I dig that. Even though my character's over there staring at a wall, I don't really care. I just like the shot. So how many? That should be enough. Let's get just a little bit behind the wheel on that one. Then, oof, the next one I talk forever on, like well over a minute, like a minute 15. That's going to take a lot of different scenes. But it's a car I've had it forever, literally forever in GTA. It's the first car I ever had, the one we're going to look at next. And it has been with me ever since then. Since my first day of playing GTA Online. And I don't know that there's very many people who have their original first car. All right, so where are we going? Okay, let's see where I want to go with the camera. I wish I could start it way back here, but it's going to make the weird noise if I do that. All right, how long does it take for that to go away? By half a second, okay. So if I go here, I'll be good. It'd be kind of cool to see us both coming down the drive here. Oh, I can even make it look like it's a security camera. Hold up. If we post up like right against that, well, post. I have hiccups. And then go back into effects. And go with aisle 7, but then aim that down quite a bit. Like a lot. Do a lot. I just want a little bit of CRT to it. And then I'm going to drop the saturation on this one quite a bit. That way it has kind of that washed out security camera look. That should do it. And then we want to cameras, look at player. But then it disappear behind a wall. That's all right. We can just have that be the end of that. Cool. So effects, paste that back. We go right back to where we were. Just a quick little thing. Why can't I move the camera? Oh, it's stuck on that pole. And then I don't remember where we go. I know where we wind up, but I don't remember where we. This is his like luxury car. Let's be chauffeured in the back seat here for a minute. So move a target player, rigid. Shake needs to be ground vibration, but low. Change depth of field so it's not quite so blurry out there. We'll just take a little short car ride. Okay, let's move to the middle seat. That's not very fun where we were. And do I need to do that? So it looks like it was a little off. Yeah. And we'll just, wherever this goes is where we'll go. And then we'll switch to the next car. Just ran a red light. Which is why everybody's honking at me. Cool. Whoops. So that is that one done. We have 2 more cars to go. I am so ready to be done with this. And after the stream, I have to go through and actually hit the full screen preview. Oh, ads in progress. Don't get to say anything fun right now. Wait, what? Oh, I see. I got confused for a second. Six. 7. I really think I need to re-record this car. It looks really dark. See what I can do with the scene brightness, but I really think I'm gonna have to re-record this car. And ad break over. Welcome back, everyone. I was just mumbling to myself. I think I'm going to have to re-record this car because it gets pretty dark pretty quick. I also want to check something real fast here. Come over here to the old YouTubes. Oh, Paul. GTA Online first race against Lamar. I need to make sure this is really the right location. 11 years ago. Wow. I'm pretty certain that this is. GTA had a very cool original scene that all the missions played through. Okay, so maybe this isn't the right parking lot. I thought this was it. This isn't it. Sit tight, chat. I can't see you right now. Okay, wait, where is this then? So the parking lot that you gathered in. Yeah, I need to re-record this because not only is it in the wrong parking lot, or it's too dark, but it's in the wrong parking lot. And I need to ping Donkey because he'll be sad that he won't get to be in it. All right, so I think I know where that is online. King sparing donkey real quick. Go back to where I can see chat. There we go. It's offline. Re-record the shafter. Footage too dark. Whoops. Plus, I was in the wrong parking lot. He'll be sad if he doesn't get to be a part of it, though. Okay, so back to GTA. There we go. So we're just going to exit out of here and delete this project entirely. Oh, okay. How do I delete a project? Oh, from here. And then we're going to go record it in the right place, because I'm not going to make footage for wrong one. No point. I wonder if it's possible to load up that original race. Probably not. I think it's no longer in existence. It's also nearly 11 where Donkey lives, so he may not even be around.
Hey, listen, baby, that was great.
I may go to the next car, give him a chance to join me tomorrow if he wants to. It's not like I'm going to get this video done tomorrow, by tomorrow like I wanted to. It's just not going to happen. I'm not staying up all night to finish it. Because editing the music to the beat of the music takes significantly more time to edit the video. Because Adobe does not have the ability, like some software, to identify the beat of an audio track to just show you where the beats are. There is video editing software that will do that. I wish Adobe did it. Like, it just analyzes it and then shows you, hey, here's your beat, here's the tempo. Like, it tells you everything about the music track. I have one friend playing on the other. It's not Donkey. Alright, I gotta go find this spot. I think I know where it is, though. I'm gonna get a helicopter. What time of day is it? Okay, right now we're okay. But I don't think I'm gonna try to record it right now. I just want to know where it is. Hey, it means we get to go to a really fun vehicle for the next one. Gonna do some bullet time action. So, I'm looking for a specific billboard that was in the background of a parking lot, and I think it's up here by this old classic Hollywood style hotel. I think. I don't know for certain. I know it's in this general area, though. So the hotel is there. So now I just need to look for a parking lot that has the right... It's this parking lot. So this is the one where it all took place. I was in a parking lot for the first time over there. So that footage we were just looking at was this parking lot right here. So I wasn't too far off. I was at least in the right neighborhood. As the game proves me wrong on that too by saying, no, this is downtown Vinewood. This is downtown Vinewood over here. Okay. So we could do some things then. Since he's not on, I'm gonna make a race that has a few more things that just pays homage to how that race, that very first race went. Yep. And I can do that real quick. Like, that'll take, like, no time at all. So, I don't know why I'm even bothering to move the helicopter. Honk. So, I need to go into Rockstar Creator. I never understand why it picks the areas that it picks to begin in. Like, I was all the way over there in the city, and that's where I wanted to be, Rockstar. Now I gotta go all the way back over there. Whoops, I gotta go up. So, counterintuitively, I have to hit the button to zoom out, to go forward, to go up, and then we can go faster. There we go. I just gotta get up and over this hill. Because if I don't, they're gonna go bonk, 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 and get stuck on the hill. So we are going right over here. Right there. Cool. All I want to do is place a couple cars in this parking lot. That's it. But before I do that, this is gonna be OG crop scene. With that and all my stuff, so nobody tries to actually use it for anything useful. GTA, so we can get out, point to point. Ambient settings. Let's take a look at our weather here first. Can I go down lower? Yeah, I'm gonna be down here on the ground when I change the ambient settings so I can see what it looks like down here. So specific time of day, yes. Ooh, it gets very dark very quick. Slots. So let's go like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Weather, I want it to be bright. Bright. Traffic, very high. I don't think animals spawn on this level, but whatever. Oh, and the only other thing I need to do is set up the race itself. Come on. Put the trigger there. There you go. Lobby camera. Sure, that's fine. Quick points. Put starting grid. If it'll let me right there. Sure. Done. Great. And then... Oh, I need to go back to race details. I want to put the default class. Ooh, sedans. I didn't realize it's weird fade in, fade out every time. It's strange. Where are sedans? There's sedans. And shifter. Doesn't matter. So then I just have to make it 0.62 miles long, which I'm going to just kind of rough estimate. That's not even close. Oh, there we go. That's fine. Cool. And then props. No, I want units. I want to go back over here. And what we're going to do is just place a couple of cars that were available in that race. Oh, bonk into a sign. And they'll just be kind of in the background over here in the shadows. So we go into place a vehicle, and then we go into sedans. Emperor is indeed what we want, and that is Lamar's right there. It even says Lamar on it, so drop that right here once I make sure it is lined up and straight. Looks good. And then we are going to, next to it, put a fugitive. So that was one of the cars you could choose in the race. And then we're going to spin it around. And we're going to do the tailgater. I think that was I don't remember what else you could choose. I think a surge was one of your options. Yeah, surge was one of the options. Uh, tailgater if it's in here. Tailgater not in here. Tailgater S, regular tailgater. Not. That's unfortunate. I think the super diamond was an option though. I'm pretty sure the super diamond was an option. There. That's all I want there. Just, you know, something that is a throwback to that race. And that's all I need to do with it. So I just have to test it. And then I'll save it. And then I'll wait till Donkey can be on to actually do the re-recording. Because I know he'll be upset if he doesn't get to be in it. He already missed one today. Since he was in the original one, he'll want to be in this one too. Not exactly a fast car, as you can tell. However, for the longest time, if you were in a sedans race, this was the car to have. It was the fastest one in the game. Done. So, all I have to do is save it. I don't publish them because I don't really want other people playing them because there's no point because they're not really races. And we can quit back to story mode and go do the footage for the final car of the video, and then I'll do the other thing. A minute 14 that I talk about this car, but I have tons of footage for this next car, so it'll be okay. But I think what I don't have is any still footage of it. So I may not even be able to get anything that I want. It's this limousine with a machine gun on top of it. We had fun with it. Which is why we're going to do some slow motion shots and all kinds of great stuff. Yeah, I don't have any stills of it. It's just all action. So I'm just going to find a few cool shots. And then I'll get some stills of it at another time. Oh, yeah, we died. I forgot about that. We got taken out by the cops. Or I got taken out and that left Hobo stuck. And so he got killed. So let's find some good action shots here. I only need a few. Oh, he immediately starts shooting. Okay. Okay, that should probably look good. Yeah, okay. So, this is going to require significantly more shaking happening. In fact, I almost wonder if we shouldn't do like air turbulence, but I think I'll do ground turbulence and leave it cranked pretty high. Field, I don't want to go too hard on depth of field, so I want to see the stuff that blows up. Spoken like a gamer. I want to see the stuff go boom. Oops. Out of there, bright. Dang it, I keep going out. Now you got audio at camera. So now, edit camera. I want to get like right here. Which side of the shell is going to be ejected? I think it's right here. Yeah. And then I want to move with the player, look at nobody and a rigid thing. And then I just want to drive just a little bit. Oh, that quickly is obscured though. Okay. Did I not? I did make it rigid, so it should stay right there. So what if we do default? Nope. Flexible. Pretty sure flexible's not gonna work.
I'd gladly watch a minute of that. Every time.
All right, that's a name. Sam Boss on the beat. What's up? Thank you for the follow. Took me a minute to figure out what that one actually said. What's up? Welcome to my stream where I'm taking footage from Rockstar Editor and turning it into something worth looking at that I will then later record with OBS that I will then edit in Adobe Premiere and turn into a garage tour video that'll be up on Monday. But right now I'm just trying to get this camera positioned that it will look. So what if we put it here? Dreams could be stuff happening in different dimensions. It could. Absolutely it could. You know, I am, obviously we don't have any evidence that there's alternate dimensions, but, or alternate universes, I should say. But, I mean, why not? Okay, so nothing goes boom in this shot. So instead of looking back, let's look at him firing. So we will actually look at him, move with me. Yep. And then I want to slow this down. Oops. Oh, that's way too much camera shake. Okay, we don't want all that camera shake. That's a bit much there. Let's try that again. I love that the shells are animated being ejected. It's just kind of cool. It's not very loud. You would think that would be very loud. What audio? At camera, let's go at target. Still not very loud. How peculiar. Oh. I really would have expected this to be just really loud. What if I just do audio default then, or cinematic? Nope. No matter what, it's just going to be weird. Okay. That's fine. I think I will do a cinematic, though. Like, I've recorded this car before in Rockstar Editor, and it was pretty loud, even in slow-mo like this. So, I don't know why I said slow-mo, so strange, but... I like how the shells aren't ejected uniformly, and, like, every once in a while you'll see one, like, hit the roof and sparks fly off of it, and then it goes, like, pinging and flipping off because of the way it hit the roof of the car. I'm just kind of watching for one to do it. Right now, they're all kind of just missing the car. Don't worry, though, not the whole clip is going to be slow motion. I just wanted to get a few shots. Oh, is that something blowing up? No. I thought we saw a car blow up. I want an explosion. Oh, there we go. Perfect. We will go here. And then I don't want to look at him anymore. I just want to move with him. I believe this is the right target. Aim that down again. And then we want to make it slow motion again, but I'm going to bring it out to like right before that blows up. That way we don't have to wait through as much of it. And I can tell I also have to move this out some because it's clipping in through Hobo's face, and that's just weird. Let's go like right on top of the gun. Yeah. That way that's what's in frame. So then where was speed? There's speed. Oh, you still get to see the shells. There's only going to be like 2 or 3 shots in the whole video that's slow motion. I just think it's kind of cool to play around with. Didn't look all that impressive as an explosion, though. I wonder if it's too far away. Oh, I guess it's all right. I'd like to get one that's closer. Because... Let's just go... Get camera. If we get one that's closer, we'll be able to see like the shock wave of the explosion, like that. Well done, Hobo. Oh, ads are gonna start in 5 minutes. So back to free camera. This time we're just gonna might be over here, going with the car. Move with me, rigid. And bring that. Oh, that blew up way sooner than I expected it to. Nope. Wow, look at the damage those rounds do. Holy cow, he like must have got the engine block immediately. Because the car just is in flames. Does it not do the shockwave in slow motion? Oh, it does. There it is. Oh, that looks so cool. I'm such a child. Cool. So let's take our speed back up and find another interesting shot. At one point, I'm pretty sure he kills like one of our fellow players. Oh my god, can I get that caught on camera? That guy going off the road. I don't know if I can or not. Can I get this far enough up here? Oh, that sucks. I was really hoping that I could get that. But what if I come to this side, bring it up, and have it move? It's still moving with me. It's kind of cool. I kind of dig that. But we need to raise the camera up a little bit higher just so we can see the chaos here. Or maybe we just like come back here like we're a helicopter. Watch it from back here. So that's the case. We'll change to air turbulence. Need to move it back a little bit. Oof. Okay. So we're a very low flying helicopter. With phone ringing in the background. Yeah, I like that. But we need more air turbulence. That's too much. That's good. I'm not happy with that either. So let's bump it down, but speed. Yes. There's what we want. Oh, so we're just going to watch from this perspective for a minute. See what we see. I clip through a billboard. At one point, he kills, like, Sven and Donkey and fun things like that. And we get cops after us, too. That's probably in another clip. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to go back and get footage of this car, too. Of it not in action. I think it'd be annoying to have a minute 14 of machine gun fire. Okay, who are you shooting at? Who are you shooting at, Hobo? And now he's decided to look that way. Oh, did I pull over to wait for Donkey and then catch up? I think so. Oh, good job, Twitch. It just now put in my activity feed that Sam Boss on the beat followed. That was 10 minutes ago. Just showed up in the activity feed. Well done. So he's just sitting there shooting stuff right now. I think we're waiting on Donkey and Jack and whoever else is with us to catch up. Yeah, here they come. On a four-wheeler, no less. Oh. You know what? We can't not have that shot. All right, let's figure out how we can incorporate all that. So that was funny. I go over here. Good. That's what I was hoping, is that one of them would be a target I could look at, because that was great. Yeah, bonk. Okay, I need to change the angle, but yeah, okay. I'm gonna come back and over here. Yeah. There's like musical chairs. Oh, and I just spin. I think they blow up right next to us at one point. An ad break in progress again. It has not been 20 minutes. There's no way. What's this going to look like from Hobo's perspective? Oh, I like it. Yeah, I like that. But still looking at them, so they're still, even though they're far away, it's able to track them, which is good. Okay. So now I need to edit this and bring it back so that we're here, and then I need the mount type to stay rigid now. So is that the one, that explosion that blasted all our windows out? No, they're already gone. They ate it. Okay, edit camera. I need to come over a little bit more. There we go. I want to see them fall off. That's funny. All right, so look at. Oh, I can't. They're too far away. All right. Oh my gosh. The weaponized vehicles in this game are just so stupid fun. They just are. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but we're gonna see. We can get like a shot of the helicopter going down. I don't know if he can get an angle on it from there. He can't. It's a very odd sound that's taking place at the moment. So, which explosion was it that took out the windows on that side of the car? Must have been that one way back there. Okay, so let's change the camera angle on this. At this side. Yeah, because I want to catch... Because this will be the perfect example, because I talk about the fact that this thing can take a lot of damage before it gets destroyed. So I need to actually keep my focus on Hobo. Still not a very good angle on it. Guess we're gonna have to come in closer. Get like here. Yeah, that's the one that took him out. My character's like ducking. Oh, that's funny. Alright, so that'll get me the explosion that I want. And then let's just go to the next clip. Take a gander at what happens. And that should be enough action footage. Rest of it, I will have to record more footage. Oh, we got a helicopter? We got a helicopter. When does that go? Boom. Can I get a good shot on that? Yes, I can. Okay, so if I go like here, move a player, rigid. Yeah. Yeah, oh, that's even better when you got the cop car too. Cool. The bumper's about to fall off. Oh my gosh. I dig it. So I seem to add in a shake then and all my effects, which I forgot to add in last time, so we'll put them back in. And audio cinematic probably best for this. Here, shake. We're just gonna do a handheld cam on this since we're not on the car, we're just next to it. And that helicopter explosion happens so far behind, it's kind of sad. So I'm gonna bump this all the way back. Hobo had a lot of fun on that gun, I think. Oh, is he gonna get another good shot of a helicopter? I think we're gonna get another good shot of a helicopter. I picked up the audio of Lester. That's disappointing.
So you're in serious trouble, and you need my help. Okay.
Let's see what else we happen to capture on this. Not a whole lot. All right, that's fine. I don't think we need anything more than that from action shots. I'm gonna have to record some stills, but that'll be good. So I think that gets us done for tonight. Because I need to re-record some stuff. So awesome. Wow, 3 hours and 40 minutes that I've been live. That's kind of surprising. But hey, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. I really do appreciate it. And this video that I've been working on for the past 2 live streams will be live on my YouTube channel on Monday. So you can look for that over on YouTube. Somewhere I have a button that tells you my YouTube channel. I thought, I guess not. I thought I did. Tells me how long it's been since I have streamed. I don't know. Oh, there it is. That doesn't seem to have worked. Anyway, have a wonderful evening, everyone. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you again next time.